have to say, being a content creator who is monetized, who works with brands and things like that, yes, it's nice that I can wake up in the morning and there's money there. There is. Content creation is one of those like hot button topics right now because so many people think that it's the way to make money. You know, it's passive income. It's a great way to get into something that when you're sleeping, you're making money. Let me tell you about our partners over at Owned Pro. Owned Pro is a service that you can link directly with your OBS and get hundreds of overlay packages from Owned, including alerts, as well as an entire setup with a chatbot, timers, giveaways, and everything using this one service. Right now, you can get 50% off a yearly subscription by using my coupon code CyrusPro at checkout. And if you go to the website owned.gg/CyrusPro, you can redeem that right now and support this channel. So don't forget to go ahead and sign up for Owned Pro and upgrade your streaming experience for your viewers today. Let's talk about content, and I'm going to use some examples of some people. So we're just going to go ahead and go live, and we're going to go ahead and look at it. This is the Twitch browser feed. Everyone should be very familiar with the Twitch browser feed. Okay, this is kind of like where you go and find channels and you log in and you see who's the top streamers and who's the recommendeds and who's this and who's that. And you go and look, there's live channels, one with 22 viewers. Look at that. That's cool. But then you have some with 920. And then obviously the ones across the top are the ones that are really trying to promote you to watch, etc. So a lot of things up here for you to watch. Just chatting streams. There's a music stream. There's a guy playing a violin. Huh. Maybe we should watch a guy playing a violin. Anyway, so many things that you can do. People are creating content all the time, like Lost Ark, 390,000 viewers right now. And when you look at something like this, you look at this person right here, F Extra Life, 75,000 streamers right now, 30,000 on El Exarchus. You know, Shroud has 28.2. You know, Tectone has 32K. And as you start scrolling, you see even more. There's some at 1G, you know, Soda Poppin', there's Yoda, you know, there's Maximum. There's some names that are obviously recognizable streaming one of the biggest games right now that's free. And it's just a hype thing that everyone's on. But what are you doing with it? Okay, so let's just take one of these larger channels, for example. I think it was this one right here. Okay, he's got 30,000 streamers, right? Let's go to his YouTube channel. YouTube channel, he's got 1.43 million subscribers on YouTube. Obviously, he is a Spanish streamer, and as you scroll through here, he's got other channels that he has, and these things don't even have anything to do necessarily with the content that he has. Obviously, he's talking about streaming right here. Some of this is just reacting, food. He's large enough that he can make whatever content he wants to make. Okay? All right. Next example. Shroud. We all know Shroud. Okay? We'll go to Shroud. We click on here. We'll go to his YouTube. Go over to his YouTube, 6.8 million subscribers on YouTube. What is he doing on YouTube? Let's click over to videos. All of these are just kind of like walk in the parks and edits that are highlights. You know why? Because everyone watches Shroud because he's OP and he rages whenever he dies. Okay. But you can also see that the last however many videos, he's trying a new like thumbnail style compared to what he's been doing for all this time. So, you know, even he trying new things to see if it works. Okay. He's also 6.8 million subscribers. It doesn't matter what he puts on the thumbnail. People are going to click it. I guarantee you this, what he's just figured out. Let's go to the top streamer in the category right now, 75K. And before we do anything, I just want to let's look at the overlay. Green screen. Okay. Green screen, you can still see the green around it, not very expensive of a green screen here. They're using like a Zoom, no, that's a Blue Yeti for the microphone. Okay, not a huge amount of overlay here, just a little bit of branding. Let's go over to their YouTube. 397,000, obviously not as many as the other ones, but if we take a look at this, let's go look at their videos, they've niched down. This person's actually making content on Lost Ark. Look how much. They've put out a ridiculous amount of content on Lost Ark within the last 2 weeks because it's up and going. And look how many views, 230,000, 300,000, 230,000, 200K. It's just popping off. 13 hours ago, 10K views. Now, let's go over here to someone who is a smaller streamer. Let's go to Dibear. Dibear is a streamer that was a part of our Share the Love event. Okay, I hope I just gave you a example. Dibear, part of our Share the Love event where we raised $2,645 for charity, right? This streamer, who has 8 viewers right now, me making 9 probably. This streamer, the former vet, everything, not full-time streamer, has a YouTube channel, 743 subscribers, making content that is dedicated. They are trying to push content. Are there views in the 100,000s? No, 13, 19, 22, 21, 12, 26, 20, 63. They're making content that is there and will be there when YouTube finally starts promoting it. Good thumbnails, clickable thumbnails. Some of the text needs to be probably a little bit more legible against the backgrounds, but the branding is there. They're not just streaming, they're making content. I have to say, they've been live like 5 times in the last 3 days. Okay. Let's go to another one. Another person from the STL event. And the only reason I'm pulling these people out is because I know that they're okay with it. JHeroGR. Go to his YouTube channel. 543 subscribers. Click on his videos. He's putting up shorts. He's streaming over there. He's trying to do natural things. He is putting up thumbnails. Is he trying to push his content from his stream over here? Yes, one of these is a live stream that he did. Cool. Let's back out. Let's go to another streamer. Let's go to one of these that are recommended on the side. So here is someone called the Husky FPS. All right. Simple overlay. I like the cool font. Then you have just a webcam. And let's click on YouTube. Husky FPS. 1K. Looks like he's doing montages. All montages. Okay. 1K subs. What do you see as a pattern here? I hope you see a pattern that I've just spelled out. Most of these people who are having a little bit of traction on Twitch aren't doing just Twitch. They're not. If your goal as a content creator is to do anything more than being on Twitch, and you want more than that, you have to do it. You can't just go live and hope that one day a brand picks you up and you fly off into the sunset. It's not going to happen. It's just not. I don't think I've been approached ever from a brand, anything. Even when I've had brands that sign for YouTube, none of them are interested in what I'm doing on Twitch. They don't care. They truly don't. I'm not an esports player, a top tier esports player. I'm not one of the people who have a whole bunch of influence off of another popular streamer. I don't. That's not how this works. So what am I telling you to do? How do you get what you do on these platforms, on Twitch? How do you get content from here onto a platform like Twitch or TikTok and make it easy so that your life can be easy? Today we're going to talk about just a few of those things to make it simple so that you don't have to overdo yourself as a creator and you can stop being a streamer. See, that's the problem with today. It's not about being a streamer culture. I want to quit my job and be a streamer full time. Gone are the days that that's a possibility. Unless you use your streaming content for your main content, which you can do constantly. I'm sure all of you know who Ludwig is, okay? I'm sure you all know who Ludwig is. He's on YouTube, but before he was on Twitch. And I'm just going to pull up his channel. Obviously, he's not on Twitch anymore. He's not even partnered on Twitch anymore. But he uses his stuff from his live streams as his main channel content every day. He uploaded up every single day for over a year, I think. That's what he did consistently, like no problem. This model works because Ludwig was within the last 2-3 years. It still works. So here's what I want to go ahead and show you. 2 things. Number 1, I want to show you a website called CrossClip. And then I also want to show you just some very simple things that make this happen. What's the best way? What's the fastest way to get discovered on other platforms, you have to start posting. And most people don't even post. They don't even try to, or they throw up like 1 clip or 2 clips, or they do it for 1 or 2 days and they see no growth and nothing happens. So here's what I recommend. Make a brand new YouTube channel, brand it the way you want, make a TikTok, whatever the case. But you're going to make shorts and clips for both. Okay? You're going to do that. TikTok clips, YouTube shorts from your existing clips that you already do. There's no other thing that you have to do. Maybe you want to encourage your fan base as you're doing it. Maybe have something that scrolls on the side that says, hey, if you're enjoying something that's happening on the screen, clip it and it can become content later. Maybe you can even say whoever clipped the content that becomes it will have some kind of a recognition, an @ or something, or I don't know. There's a way to always include your community in this. So that's what I would recommend doing. Once you do that, a website like CrossClip is a great way to do this. So what you can do is you go over to your creator dashboard and you find your content and you go to your clips and you go find a clip, right? So I'm going to go over here and there's the one that I showed earlier. So there's so many of these. Here's the Cyrus one, right? Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, Daddy!
Like that's hilarious, right? That's probably a decent response. So what I'll do is I'm just going to go ahead and click Osiris. Okay, pop it up over here. Here's the channel. I can go ahead and hit download and download the clip. And then I can edit it myself, or I can just do copy the link. I can go up into CrossClip, drop the link. It will grab the clip for me.
2, 1.
And all I have to do is, all right, where is my camera? So let me drag that like this. And I can at least go ahead and get a camera here. And then content, we can make it locked. We can leave that right there. And now if I hit play, it will try to find everything I'm doing. So maybe I'll move this up like this. So I'm a little bit centered. Okay, so I'm gonna pull this back. And here's what this clip would look like on the right if I played it. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, Daddy!
I didn't hit go yet. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Cool. And I think that's just a little long, so I'd pull it around that 11-second time. We would test it one more time.
Okay, 3.
And there's the buy. Okay, cool. So all I have to do is you post it as a portrait. Cool. You TikTok, YouTube Shorts, etc. Right? And then you can pay for their pro subscription. It's actually not that much. But anyway, you go find a clip, throw it in here, take it. You hit compile. Okay, you can do editor options, show input, output border, etc., etc. But if you have the pro, you can actually turn off the watermarks and turn off the outros, etc. So, but for right now, I don't own it. I'm just going ahead and click continue, authorize. I don't know what's going to pop up on the screen, so I'm just going to do this. Cool. Give it a clever title. I'm just going to call it Oh Daddy. And then you can choose 720p, 1080p, or 30 or 60 FPS for right now. I'm just going to do what it is for the free stuff. And you know what? That's it. That's done. I'm going to get an email with the clip when it's done. And then all I have to do is throw it up somewhere. Cool. There's the clip. It's right there. So here's what it's going to look like. It says cross clip in the top. All right. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about. It's going to say cross clip.
Okay. 3.
And at the very end of it, it's going to say made with cross clip.
Oh, Daddy!
I didn't hit go yet. Okay. Bye. Anyway, that's it. So there's a little exit, right? Cool. So this is done. I didn't have to download an editor. It did it for me and it edited it and threw it up. This is probably the easiest thing. And there's an app for this, by the way. You can do all of this from your phone. You don't even have to have a computer. You can literally do it from your phone. This is so easy to go ahead and make content. And if you take, if you take another 10 minutes, you could probably make 2 or 3 clips at the end of your stream in portrait and throw them up on TikTok and YouTube at the same time. What I would recommend is make sure that if you put one up onto TikTok, don't download the TikTok, whatever it is, the copy of TikTok. What do they call that when you save the video on TikTok? Don't put that on YouTube, okay? Make sure you keep them, upload to both the original file, okay? Because if you get monetized on YouTube, they don't want to see the TikTok brand. So just remove that, okay? So once that's done, all I'll have to do is I can go check my email. Let's go see if it popped up in my email. It has not popped up in my email yet, but it will. And I can download it, okay? So easy, so done. You can even, I just realized this, you can literally click connect to TikTok to upload and it just throw up there. It's that easy, guys. So instead of being just a person who makes streams happen and you're a streamer, be a creator, okay? If funny things happen in your stream anyway, let other people see them, okay? Because those are discoverable platforms. YouTube Shorts and TikToks are that quick, easy swipe content. And if you time it just right and play it just right and edit it just right, it's gonna do well. It really will. It's that simple. So what you do is you create this, download it, put it up, done. Now, the next thing is, how do I make longer form content? There's so many things that you could do as long as you take the time to actually learn how to do it. Some people don't even bother to take the time to learn how to do these things. They just don't. But what you could do is just spend a little bit of investment of your time, not money, time, because what I'm gonna show you is free. If you have a PC, this becomes easier. If you don't have a PC, then you use your phone. There's two options. If you have a PC and you want to get into the game and edit things very quickly, then you need to either invest some money or go for a free option. Here's the free option. Davinci Resolve is an industry standard editor. There are people who edit their 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 10 million, 20 million subscriber YouTube channels using Davinci Resolve, the free version, because it's that powerful. I'm not joking. So what you do is go to their website, click Davinci Resolve 17, download it from Mac, Windows, or Linux. You're done. You got a Chromebook, you can sideload Linux on it if it's not managed by like a school or something, but you can sideload Linux on it and use the editor right there. It's easy, right? Davinci Resolve, watch some tutorials on it. I'm not going to teach you how to use the program because people a lot better than me can teach you how to use this. But Davinci Resolve is my editor of choice, hands down, when it comes to people who are free content. Let's say you don't have a computer. You don't know how to do any of this. There is a phone app that is for iOS called CuteCut. And this one was recommended to me actually by a student of mine. If you didn't know, I teach high school. And so this student of mine did this editor. It's called CuteCut. And it's actually really simple to edit on your phone. Okay, it pops up MP4 files. I think you can go up to 720p, even 1080p. There's a watermark that pops up on the side, but you can easily pay a small fee and bump that off too. So this is a really good one. Obviously you can do it on iPhone. It says iPad, but you can do it on iPhone. Download your VOD to your phone. Okay, plenty of YouTube videos on how to do that. Download your VOD. And when you have, an hour or two or something, and you know that there's a moment, go in here and edit it down. Or if you know it's like a blanket segment, just use Twitch. Just use Twitch. They have a thing called Video Producer. And if I went to my last, my big stream here, I can literally go to a thing called Highlight. And from here, I can create a video that I can then download. I can literally cut a video, move the segments. I can do all of this in Twitch. They give you this opportunity. You can title it, it adds it to your channel page, keeps it in the resolution that you would like, and it's on Twitch. Twitch even knows by giving you these things, Twitch knows that their platform is not discoverable. They know that their platform is not built for you to grow on. They know that. So how do they fix it? They give you the tools to be able to do it on other platforms. One day they'll fix it. One day they might not. It doesn't matter. Regardless, if you're going to be a streamer and you want to make something of yourself, stop streaming 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days a week. Stream less, create more. It makes sense if you really think about it. You would think, I want to be a streamer. You think I need to stream more? Sure, if you want consistent schedule and people always there, but you will burn out. And the other part of that is when you're streaming, when you're not live and you're just a streamer, when you're not live, no one's watching your content. No one's watching it when you're not live. No one's going to your VODs to be like, oh, you remember that cool moment with Cyrus? Yeah, I'm gonna go watch that Oh Daddy clip. Like no one's going to do that. No one's going to open up an app that they don't use that well, that's optimized poorly, and go find some clip to go, oh, that's cool. Yeah. And you get nothing from it anyway. That they're not going to do that. Put it on a platform that people can watch and that they're on all the time. TikTok. How many hours do people spend watching TikToks? Imagine if yours ends up on a feed, gets liked enough, spreads. Now you've got a following on TikTok that you can post things to and say, hey, make sure you check me out on my Twitch channel. Or just put a little banner at the bottom. You say nothing. The call to action is literally a graphic. It's that simple if people would just take the time to be able to do it. So the last piece of advice I have for you is, it's kind of not controversial, but it is controversial. Content creation is one of those like hot button topics right now because so many people think that it's the way to make money. You know, it's passive income. It's a great way to get into something that when you're sleeping, you're making money. And I have to say, being a content creator who is monetized, who works with brands and things like that, yes, it's nice that I can wake up in the morning and there's money there. There is. It's not a lot. Let me just tell you. I'm almost 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I think I average views higher than what other people around my size does. And I can just tell you, it's not a lot, but it makes this happen. Like this desk I purchased, the streaming equipment, the monitor, the camera, my computer upgrades, the things that make this content happen, this microphone, the boom arm, the Wave XLR, the MacBook that I use, you know, those things were supplied because of the content I was creating. I'm not living off this money. We don't depend on it every month. It's a separate business bank account. And it's nice. Eventually, maybe it'd be really awesome for my stuff to continue to grow and it get to that point. It's not there yet. So if I've been doing this for coming up on 3 years this July and I'm at this point, don't expect to happen in 2 months. It will. Some people it will. Let's be honest. Some people, you've got the charisma. Something's going to pop off, or you're connected to someone who's popular. You're going to pop off 100%. Some people, it's going to be a longer process, and that's okay. It's okay to have a different journey than someone else. It's the moment that you start comparing yourself to those journeys is when you quit and you miss your opportunity. If you're going to go down this journey, I encourage you to commit a set amount of time, and don't let motivation drive you. Let discipline drive you. Just say, I'm going to put out 1 video a week, even if it sucks. Just going to do it. I'm going to put up 3 TikToks in this week, even if they suck. Just do it, because you're going to learn as you do that. Then eventually the process gets easier, and then you can say, I can upload more, or life hits you and you have to upload less. It's kind of what's happening with us right now, but you know, it's just kind of those things. If you're going to be a content creator, these simple things, I just showed you tools that makes content creation so much easier. So I hope that was helpful. And yeah, if it was helpful, awesome. Chat, that would, yeah, my little spiel is over.